Yo, what's up? This is Mr. McGee, aka Boopy, aka Born Rich, and you are listening to the Born Rich Club podcast. Make sure you go over to YouTube and support us on the YouTube platform. Just search Born Rich Club podcast, give us a like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. And guys, without further ado, enjoy.
Hey, yo, what's up, man? It's your boy, Lano XL, Mr. 18 Parkins.
Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy, Mr. McGee, a.k.a. Boopy, a.k.a. Born Rich, and Lano.
Uh-huh.
How you feeling, brother?
I feel like a motherfucking hot boy.
Yeah, because, and I know why you feel like it, bro, because today we got a special guest, man.
We got two special guests.
Two special guests, absolutely.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yes.
Yes. We know the guy sitting at this table with us, man, is one of the original.
What's happening? Y'all already know, man, what it do.
Yes, sir.
Man, we got an original.
Man,
Yeah.
come on, man. He
Hot
like them
boy.
hot. The ones that don't tell him to stop.
And
Yeah.
they gonna sing the rest.
Yes,
Make
sir.
sure y'all just pull up the night.
Yeah.
You heard me? Carol is going down.
Yes,
For
sir.
sure,
We got
for
Turk in
sure.
the building, family Turk. How you feeling, brother?
I'm coolin', man. Back out here in Cashville, man. It been a minute.
Yeah.
Probably a couple months, you know what I'm saying, man. Shout out to my dog Buck. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Jimmy, Detail, y'all already know what it is, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twine, man. Y'all, he probably didn't want to be known as Jimmy, but y'all know him.
So
Yeah,
you
man.
fuck with Nashville.
Yeah, come on, man. Taz, y'all already know, man.
Yeah, most
Everybody,
definitely.
bro. You feel me? Yeah.
Is
yeah.
this true? Is Nashville one of the, like, not first cities, but is it one of those top 10 cities that embraced y'all quickly when y'all came
Yeah,
out?
man. Nashville, bro, was like these young niggas were balling out here. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I first seen my first like Hummer, you know what I'm saying? Outside of Baby doing his thing. They had like the drop top Hummer, the yellow junk, you know what I'm saying? And these niggas were the first niggas I heard call they diamonds and they watch boogers, you feel me?
Ooh,
yeah.
that's a
And
minute,
they was wearing them big old boogers and they Rolexes and they were young niggas. And they were driving the Cadillacs and all that shit way back in the days, and them niggas booked us. You feel
Yeah,
me? Some
for
young
sure.
niggas booked
Yeah,
us, so I wasn't used to a young nigga booking us. You feel me? And you know that nigga Baby, he loved money.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Money connect with money. You know what I'm saying? And shit, that's how it happened, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Them young niggas, man, kind of like took a liking in Baby, and Baby kind of like grabbed them under his wing. You
For
feel
sure.
me? And we just built something, and that shit still like tight to this day. You
Hell
feel me?
yeah, because I still remember
fact.
just growing up, right, and I still remember when that Get Out How You Live, Get Out How I Live came out.
Yeah, get how you live.
And I remember when that came out, and then just going to school and shit, and motherfuckers like, man, the Hot Boys, I seen the Hot Boys and shit like that. Just a
Facts.
big, like, it was so big when we were going to school.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We were little snot-nosed niggas, man,
Yeah.
and they were telling us, man, the Hot Boys been here.
Yeah.
They been around.
Yeah, because
They
I'm
been
wearing
around.
Reebok Jabot because y'all.
Yeah. Nah,
You know what I'm
we
saying?
was around, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember coming through this thing. We used to be in the studio, you know, cutting a few tracks. I think Juven made one of his hit out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely. Right?
Yeah, we kind of like got introduced to Young Buck. You feel me?
Yeah.
Outside of the club, we had a club. We was booked at. You know what I'm saying? Young Buck. I remember that nigga was outside the club rapping in the cold. You feel me?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
And man, that nigga got on a tour bus with us and wound up being in the Magnolia. You heard me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Young Buck was crazy with it, man. Like, to be honest, Young Buck was the first nigga I seen with them dicky fish. You feel me? He had the
Sure.
all blue
That was
dicky
out
fish.
there. That was
You
out
know what I'm
there.
saying?
That
With
shit.
the-
Cashville shit.
with the braids to the back. You know what I'm saying? No, Buck had that good hair. He ain't had the natty braids. You feel me? Yeah.
Buck got good hair.
That nigga got good hair, man. That nigga, I don't know, he ain't all the way us.
Yeah, I got you. I got
Okay,
you. So,
yeah,
Turk,
yeah.
I just want to ask you, brother. So, New Orleans, born and raised, right?
Facts.
Yeah. Okay. So, how did you? Nah, fuck it. I'll start here. What was life? What was that like, Turk?
Yeah,
What was your
for sure.
childhood like growing up in New Orleans?
I mean,
man?
like any other, you know, black nigga, man, growing up in the hood, in the projects, you know what I'm saying? Single parent household, you know, but my mama couldn't keep me away from my daddy because I love my daddy too, you know
Facts.
what I'm saying? And he just wasn't in the house.
Gotcha.
You know, my dad had a drinking problem. I'm drinking right now,
Yeah,
but
shit,
he
me
had
too.
a problem with it, you know what I'm saying? And they used to stay in altercations. So, you know, one day, man, my mom and my daddy got in an altercation, and, you know, that was the separation of that. So, you know, it's basically like I was growing up and being rebellious at the same time, just like you know how niggas be when they don't have their daddy in the house. You feel me? So I took to the streets, man, and you know, I did a lot of shit, man, coming up. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't get caught. You hear me?
Good shit.
Because we always heard through all of you guys, BG and Turk.
Yeah,
really was the one.
The streets are always gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it always been like that, man. You know, and man, BG was really like running through them trenches. Everybody was in the hood. Everybody was running through the trenches. You know, Juvenile was more mature. You know what I'm saying?
Because he older. He was more older
Wayne
at the
was
time.
just younger.
Yeah.
Man, BG, you know what I'm saying? We was surrounded around that shit. You know what I'm saying? And shit, we couldn't get from around it. You know what I'm talking about? Until we started, you know, getting older and realizing what was what. You feel me?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this though, Turk. So how did you sign with Cash Money or start fucking with Cash Money? How did that materialize, bro?
Man, shit. I started out rapping at DJs in the project in the hood, and Magnolia Shorty, you know, she had signed to Cash Money.
Okay.
And she was like my next door neighbor.
Okay.
And we all used to rap at DJs and shit together, you feel me? And one day I just told her, man, you know, to holler at Baby and Slim, because I was doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? See if she could put a word in for me. And they wound up coming to a DJ in the Magnolia. And I wound up going to Slim after Magnolia Shorty, like, Slim, this is who I've been telling you about, bop, bop, bop. And Slim told me to rap for him. And I rapped a song called, like, This Is For Them Soldiers, which I remade 20-something years later. That's out right now. You know what I'm saying? Just put the different verses to it. But I rapped that song. Slim gave me a card and told me come to the studio. At the time, Juvenile was working on that Soldier Rag album.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, at the time, you know, UNLV was Cash Money Group, and they was kind of like breaking up at the time. And I just was at the right place at the right time, bro.
Yeah.
And you know, they formed the Hot Boys, and I was there. You feel me?
So
I
when
think
Slim-
if anybody would have been there, you feel me, rapping, they probably would have been in my position. But I was there.
Now,
You feel
God
me?
put you there, Turk.
So at that moment, when Slim gave you his call, Hot Boys ain't even been formed yet.
Nah. We all came as solo. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I say, BG was the BGs, him and Wayne at first.
Facts.
You know, Wayne kind of like took a little vacation, then he came back.
Okay.
Juvenile was doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? And I came solo. We all was basically like solo artists. BGs was a group at first until they broke up. Then it was the BG by itself. And we came together like that there.
I want to ask you, how is that? Like, right, going in, you solo, right? You already knowing you solo. You've been rapping back and forth, right?
Yeah.
Then when you do get an opportunity and it's like, we know you solo, but we're going to put y'all in a group. How did you mesh with the group? Instantly? Or was y'all already cool? Because you said you and BG was already
We was making songs together. It wasn't even about us being cool. It was just, man, Baby and Slim got an ear for it. You know what I'm saying? And how Baby was living his lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, kind of like rubbed off on us. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And, I mean, me being from the hood, everybody, you know, being from where they was from, you know what I'm saying, they was able to kind of like orchestrate it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like Baby used to give us titles. He used to give us direction and y'all do it like this, and he showed us how to write a 16, like, you know, had us like doing homework. You feel me? Like we was doing homework, bro. Like that nigga used to make us write every day. So at the time, me and Wayne was writing partners. You feel me? Like Wayne, when Baby making us write together, but I used to try to, you know, do my thing and shit, you know what I'm saying, while I'm with Lil Wayne, but Wayne used to be a studio junkie, you feel me? Like he was really with it. He'll get mad if I ain't writing. So if I'm around him, I had to write.
Yeah.
That's why it was a lot of songs, me and Wayne going back to back because we wrote together, you know. And when Baby come around, he'll be like, man, let me hear what y'all got. You know what I'm saying? And we had to have something, you feel me?
Yeah.
And it was like that, you know what I'm saying? And shit, y'all know Manny Fresh, when he cooking up the beat, doing his thing, you feel me? Like they just put that shit together, dog, and we just did what it did.
Nah, that shit
Good
took off, Turk. So in this time, right, when Baby got y'all writing and shit, you still in school at this time?
Yeah, I went to school probably like one more year, you know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
I got in a fight, you know what I'm saying, and had to start toting a little 380 at school. You feel me? And Wayne was going to school at the time, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was hating on him.
Yeah.
And I remember us having to go get bulletproof vests to go to school, you know what I'm saying? When we were the first nigga with the black vest, bulletproof vest jacket, you know what I'm saying? Well, first niggas in New Orleans. Yeah, we got fitted for them, man. That shit just was real. You know, there was a lot of hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't give a fuck. Yeah. Like, we going to school, it is what it is. You know, it just was some fighting shit, but, you know, I guess they took us out of school and put us in tutoring. You know what I'm saying? You had to protect the investment.
Yeah, most definitely.
It was an investment. But, yeah, man, we wind up going to tutoring, man, Wayne. And shit, you know, wind up getting ourselves out of that. You feel me? And nigga, shit, I got my GED in somewhere else. You feel me?
Nah, that's good shit. So, Turk, what is mom saying about this? Because I know when I told my mom I wanted to be a rapper, she said, "Boy, get the fuck out of my face.
Most definitely.
Go pick up that science book. You got a project due tomorrow." So what is mom saying?
Mom ain't believe it till she started getting some paper. You know, I kind of like bribed my mama. When she started seeing paper, it was like I was the man of the house bringing in the money.
Most
like,
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Money changed your mama mind.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like that just like mama don't want you selling dope. You feel me? But when you giving us money shit, she gonna act like she don't know what's
I
going
ain't looking.
on, you know
I'm
what
looking,
saying?
but I ain't looking.
Yeah,
so
yeah, but you know, moms used to be hard on me, man, because I used to have to sneak out the house sometime to go to concerts. You feel me? I used to have to get out the fire escape and shit in the Magnolia. We had little fire escapes on the back of the house. And I used to sneak in the cars and shit to go get in the clubs and shit, come back in, sneak in, you know what I'm saying? I had did that for a minute. And used to have to get dropped off. I used to have to sneak to the studio and everything, but baby them ain't know, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sneaking. Dan knowing I'm sneaking, you know what I'm saying? But I just had that shit mapped out, you feel me? Cause I ain't
know how to orchestrate. I know how to move
I ain't want to
around.
get left out, but you know how moms be, man. They be overprotected, but then they come around, you feel me?
Is why you sneaking and going to the studio and y'all getting these vests crafted for y'all and everything? Is this when the Hot Boys is out?
Nah, we still ain't out.
Y'all just
we ain't out. We featuring on like Juvenile album, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all the shit then in school.
The Big Time album. But the Hot Boys getting ready to come out on to Get It How You Live. You feel me? I mean, everybody knows us. They seeing us performing all around, you know what I'm saying?
That's where they hate coming.
And we doing our shit, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, they knowing about the Hot Boys, but we hadn't dropped the album yet, you feel me?
Yeah. Gotcha. So you dropping that. So then the Hot Boys album come out. Now, like a nigga like me from Nashville look at that and say, "Oh shit, that changed Turk life. That changed Wayne.
Nigga, that changed our life.
That changed everybody's life.
Yeah,
did it really go that smooth, or did y'all, or was it a bumpy ride after the Hot Boys album dropped?
Nah, our life changed, man. Like everything changed. You feel me? You know, just like with anything, you have good, you have bad. You know what I'm saying? But we like overrode that with the good, you feel me? Facts. And we was a family, bro, you feel me? Like when one ate, we all ate, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes, man, that shit go another way as you get old and you have a lot of people not knowing what's going on. Gotcha. You know, we was all young, you feel me? And that's how that went, man, you know what I'm saying? But we was having, man, plenty of fun, man, like recording all over Houston, out here in Nashville. You know, our first album we recorded in like a week. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And that was my first time seeing Bun B come in the studio and write a 16, man, in probably like 5 minutes. You feel me? It was before niggas was freestyling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Wayne still was writing in the pad. Gotcha. We all was writing in the pad and shit. But Bun B come in that motherfucker and he write a 16 like damn, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That shit was unheard of. That was like a nigga freestyling these days, how Bun B was writing them 16s back in the day.
Hell yeah, them niggas been out a minute by that time.
Yeah, it was love, man.
Bun walk in, hit a beat, bam. He said, I'm ready.
Instant.
I'm ready.
And being around people like that, you know what I'm saying? That shit kind of like shaped and molded us too. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, Baby and Slim kept us writing. They was real coaches, man. Like when you got somebody that you look up to, you know, you admire, you feel me, like a father figure, like, and you just listen, man, because they were successful, you feel me?
Yeah, most definitely.
In our eyes, when they had Cash Money, and it was a local group like UNLV, Miss T, Lil Slim, you know what I'm saying? PMW, Pimp Daddy, you know what I'm saying? Magnolia Shorty. They had all these groups that was successful in our eyes. So to be able to be with Cash Money, it was like you made it. It was like down south Def Jam or something. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we were listening, bro, and that shit just it played out like it played out. You feel me? And shit, today, man, I'm still eating off the brand that I became.
Hell yeah. I want to ask you this right here because I know that a lot of huge records that came out of Cash Money at that time that you was a part of, but you wasn't like on the video or on the radio version of it. But some of these songs was your songs. Or like, did you help write them? Like Bling Bling?
Nah, Bling Bling, man. How that happened, I was on the street version. A little nigga 17, playing with six figures.
Most definitely.
Feel me? And sometimes they used to like do the radio version and they like,
Yeah.
but this particular song, they wanted us to come in the studio to do the radio version. Yeah. It's raining, you know what I'm saying? I'm with my partners, man. I'm getting loaded at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they blowing my prime code and my beep up. And, you know, baby ain't used to like us getting loaded, so I'm full. I'm like, man, I ain't about to go around them niggas because I ain't want to hear the lecture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He hitting you, calling
Yeah, they hitting me up like kind of everybody calling.
Yeah.
Man, you need to come do your verse. Cause Wayne was just on the chorus. He wasn't on the verse.
Facts.
It was baby verse then mine. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like fumble, man, being loaded, being high. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I wound up missing that opportunity from that bling bling. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people was thinking I got thrown out. I had one of the hardest verses.
Most definitely. To this day.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. To this day,
and
that's
people still sang my verse, but I fumbled. We had this system like if you fumble, somebody gonna pick it up and gonna score the touchdown. And Wayne always was there to pick anybody that fumbled.
Because at that time he in the studio.
Yeah, he consistent. You feel me? Yeah.
Because I watched the clip and Manny Fresh kind of said the same thing on that. I need a hood rat bitch. Probably then Manny Fresh just said, hey, he said the crowd was going so crazy when we would perform that. And Manny Fresh said, shit, I want to make that a hook. But Manny Fresh was saying that supposed to be your song.
Yeah, it was my
Cause
I Need a Hot Girl was a Hot Boy song.
Okay.
But my verse, a lot of people like that particular verse to this day. They go crazy, you know what I'm saying? Juvenile wasn't on I Need a Hot Girl. I don't know how Juvenile get on that.
Damn.
See, that's why I was saying, like, it had these things where but I don't know how Juve didn't get on that song,
that's
bro.
That sound like Juvie.
Yeah, I don't know how. Only thing I remember, baby, saying, man, we go in the studio, man, we need we need a female song. And I remember me and Wayne being on the tour bus in front. That's how we wrote our verse, like, because me and him used to write together.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't know where Juvie was at. And just like he don't know where I was at. You feel me? So he ain't there. Okay, bam. But I ain't know it was gonna be what it was.
Yeah.
This after they knew what it was. Juvie like shit, bam. He sung the verse. You feel me? And I don't think I was in that video or nothing because I was drugging and thugging.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't used to want to come around them nigga loaded, dog. So I was kind of like staying away from them. You feel me? But all the while, that's when they was making plays. They wasn't never like, nah, nigga, you ain't gonna be a part of this. I was bullshit. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I always tell people the story. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm at a time in my life where I hold myself accountable. You feel me?
Yeah, as you should.
Let's get into that. Okay.
I want to, definitely, Lano. I want to get into you done brought up drug abuse a few times, brother. You was out there on them drugs. Quick question. What was the drug of choice back then, man?
Man, you know, it started off snorting coke. You know what I'm saying? And from there I started snorting heroin. You know what I'm saying? And from there I started shooting coke. Then I started shooting heroin. Then I started speedballing. You know what I'm saying? And that's just something I fell in love with, the pernt. You know what I'm saying? That needle. And you see the tracks all on my arms. You know what I'm saying? I've been clean like 21, 22 years.
That's good.
Now,
Congratulations, Holmes.
But man, I love getting loaded. You feel me? Like it just that motherfucker better than everything. You know?
Was that tour life?
That was before Tour Life. I took it to Tour Life. You
Yeah.
feel me? Yeah, but it was most definitely a lifestyle, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I was drugging and thugging. Like I made that the title, you feel me?
Most
And,
definitely. Remember when that dropped?
Yeah, like it was young and thugging.
Yeah,
Oh, no, young and thugging.
I
Yeah,
was
young
really
and thugging.
my lifestyle
was
was
drugging and
thugging, you feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it just that just was the lifestyle, man. You know, that was the Turk lifestyle, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you know, I was just to me it wasn't no I ain't look at me as a dope fiend because
Most definitely.
I had money, I had the cars, I had the girls, I had, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't until I like started going to jail and losing shit and missing opportunities and, you know, going to jail for longer times.
Yeah.
And now this shit starting to hit me and hit my pockets, you feel me?
Yeah.
When shit go to hitting your pockets and you go to sin, you missing opportunities, you feel me? And now you feeling like the junkie, you feel me? So it took a minute for that to happen. But then, you know, I started seeing the effects of it and you know what I'm saying? That kind of woke me up after I went through my last little bid, you feel me?
Yeah. So how did you is that what it took to shake it, or what they say, get the monkey off your back? Was it that bid that did that?
Man, one day I went to Memphis, man.
Yeah.
And I kind of like was calling myself, you know, kicking my habit, but I'm taking my habit with me because I'm bringing my nigga with me who get loaded with me, you feel me? And we find us another dope spot in Memphis. And now we seem like we in New Orleans, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm in the trenches in South Memphis, man. And I'm
similar
getting,
similar
you know what I'm
backgrounds
saying? It's
and
the
things
same
like
thing,
that.
you
Yeah.
feel me? I'm hanging with niggas. I'm in these nigga dope spot.
Yeah.
You feel me? And once again, I'm a hot boy Turk, so nigga feed me that shit. Like, nigga, that. You know, I even, you know, was at one time I'm seeing a nigga spell. I don't know how to spell, but I know how to read a nigga body language.
Yeah.
You feel me? Nigga plotting, and I'm just, you know, in that motherfucker watching. You feel me? But I wasn't thinking like, man, fuck that shit, nigga. I'm about to get loaded. I ain't thinking about none of that shit. But I
Yeah.
put myself in these dangerous situations, but the habit don't give a fuck. You
Most
feel me?
definitely it don't.
And man, I just basically, bro, one day I OD, you know what I'm saying? For my first time, man, and my girl gave me some ice, you know, a big bag of ice, man. I put the ice on my nuts, you know, it revived me.
That's that shit they do in jail. I seen a lot of time like
worked,
that happen.
It worked. So after that, the next day, you know, after I prayed, God, you know, let me live, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Next day I did it again. This time my girl ain't at the house, you know, and it's like I'm feeling myself going out. I'm feeling myself going out. So I wind up kind of like walking to the kitchen, out the bathroom. That was the sanctuary. Anywhere in the bathroom, I was when I'm getting loaded at church, the zoo, nigga, celebration station, nigga, Pizza Hut, you know, wherever the bathroom at. I'm getting loaded. So I find my way to the kitchen, man, and the ice wasn't working. I'm going out, and I wind up getting some salt. I don't know what I was doing, but something just told me to get some salt and some water. I drawed it up, and I shot that shit in my vein. It kind of shocked me, and it kind of like got me up. So later on that night, I got on my knee with my girl, and I said, God, only way I'm going to stop doing heroin, cocaine if it like threatening. And 3 days later, the SWAT team kicked in the door. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I got in a shootout with the police, man. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, the motherfucker shot 52 times. I didn't get hit or grazed in that motherfucker.
Yeah, he was in a closet.
Yeah, I was in a closet.
So when
I
they
was in
kicked the
closet.
door in, cause you don't know it's the police.
Nah, I thought I was being robbed.
Yeah, cause you hot boy Turk.
I thought I was being robbed, and you know, 2 months before that, I was in a home invasion. So,
Okay.
you know, there's a story to it. You feel me? And how the situation played out with that situation. You know, it was a phone call that I got, and, you know, I hung the phone up, bop, bop, bop. So from the first situation, it's the same person. So I'm thinking, you know, that's who it is. Once, you know, the phone hung up, second time, and bam, phone ring again, I ain't answered, then I hear boom. My partner in the front, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm thinking nigga done killed him. But shit, they ain't, that's the police the whole time. I'm seeing all black, you know what I'm saying? I did what any other nigga would have did. I started busting, and they started busting, and 2 police officers got shot. I ain't get hit a grades, you feel me? And I wound up going to prison, man, for 8 years, 8 months, 16 days.
Yeah, we remember that, man.
So I want to ask you this. I want to ask you this right here. Describe who Turk was before he went to prison. Because I see that story now when you coming home from prison.
Yeah, what's the difference?
Man, you know, I just was young and intelligent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But naive to what heroin and cocaine and being addicted, having an addiction can do. You know what I'm saying? I thought I can handle that shit. You feel me? And nobody, man, I don't give a fuck like what it is. You can't. That addiction gonna beat you. It gonna eventually win. You know what I'm saying? But in our mind, how you thinking, man, you gonna beat that motherfucker. You winning that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in reality, man, that be the denial that we be in. You know what I'm saying? Cause when you steady losing shit, you know, you losing your integrity, you losing your respect, you losing paper. You know what I'm saying? You missing out on opportunities. You poor. Passing over opportunities repeatedly, you feel me? And you ain't realizing that I'm not realizing that I control happiness, so I ain't having rich thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And before all this, bro, I wasn't thinking like that, but it took me to go to prison. I could have got dope in there. I could have did whatever in there. You feel me? I was doing whatever I wanted to do in there, but I chose not to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I think, man, that kind of like made me into the person that I am today, made my mind strong. I exercised that muscle, you know what I'm saying? I was just reading, you know what I'm saying? I was preparing myself.
Hell yeah.
And as I started getting like closer to my bid, man, I wound up meeting a homeboy of mine, you know what I'm saying, who just came home, my dog T-Mac.
Yes, sir.
And, you know, at the time, that nigga was kind of like writing a book, you know what I'm saying, on this rapper. And I was hearing a lot of things, you feel me? And I fuck with the rapper that he was writing a book about, that he had a book about, you feel me? And me and him met, man, I was like, man, fuck that book, man, you know what I'm saying? Don't, bop, bop, bop.
Yeah.
And I say, man, that just work on my shit, you know what I'm saying? And I was kind of like skeptical of dealing with, because this nigga hadn't been, he was a convict, you feel me?
Yeah.
So
Big
like,
difference.
So,
big
you know,
difference.
this nigga hadn't been down about 10 years. I'm fresh in this bitch. I probably been down about 5, 6, you know, something like that. But, you know, he hadn't been doing time. And I was kind of like, this nigga was asking me all kind of questions. I'm like, man, this nigga might probably trying to use me. I'm thinking like that, but then the energy.
We in that environment, though.
But the energy, though, the nigga energy kind of like showed me he was a real one, you know what I'm saying? And we just start vibing, nigga. And once he just, you know, we started fucking with the book, I like, nigga, shit, we might well go to the movie. We had so much material, you know what I'm saying? And, man, that nigga would motivate me through the little year that I had wound up running into him, because I had got short. You know what I'm saying? I was coming up on my time. And I had just got my time fixed. I had 22 years, but I wound up giving 12 years back the right way. You know what I'm saying? And in that year probably and some change, man, that nigga's in the library every day. I'm at GED. That nigga at the library, I watched him and I see that nigga consistent. Like, he ain't with the prison politics, you know, like
he was really on his shit.
Like, really on his shit. So I fuck with him, man. That nigga helped me get through that motherfucker, man. And that's what it was. You feel me? Like, that shit help a nigga change their mindset.
Hell yeah,
and you know, it prepared me for when I came home, dog. And I've been sticking to it since I've been home. I ain't changed.
Shout out to T-Mac. And definitely later on in this episode, we gonna bring T-Mac.
Yeah, we got to, man.
I see my brother. I see my brother Ace in the building. We're gonna bring him on camera.
Ace? What up?
We finna get them in there. But Turk, I want to ask you this, man, because I know a lot of times nowadays you speak on the power of wifey.
Yes.
And how wifey helps you. And you know we celebrate black love up here.
Most definitely.
So tell me, how did wifey help you during some of the darkest days of your life, bro?
You know, she was in a shootout with me. You know what I'm saying? When I was going out on that heroin and cocaine, she bought the ice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when I was in the home invasion, she came pick me up. You know, when just everything, all of my darkest moments, like, she was there like an angel, you feel me?
That
like,
first home invasion, she was there?
No, she wasn't at the home invasion. She came pick me up from the home invasion.
Yeah.
She was at work. I was with the cutthroat nigga, that's what I call him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when it happened, like that's who I called. You feel me? Cause I'm in Memphis. I'm with the Cutthroat nigga, but I had met her in the process of being with the Cutthroat.
That's
nigga.
what I was gonna ask you. You met
see
her
what
in
I'm
Memphis,
saying?
right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. Real Memphis, real Tennessee. Yeah. We like that. I like
so
that.
I met her,
Yeah.
man, and you know, like she just was with me and my dog's moments, and my mom is that way it was gangster, and she wasn't. She was like, what's up? What? She was deaf. When I met her, she had a pistol. You feel me? Like that shit turned me on.
Damn, Turk.
That nigga said that shit turned me on.
damn.
It did.
Turk
Like,
said it turned
yeah.
them on.
It did. Until while, you know, we wound up going to Red Lobster, nigga. I got in the back seat with her, nigga. So, you know, and I just, you know, I fell in love with her first sight, bro. And
Fact.
the crazy part, we was together 2 months before I went to prison, man. And she stood down 8 years, 8 months, 16 days. We were together 2 months. She stood down the whole time. You know
Hold
what I'm
on,
saying?
2 months, right?
2 months, and she stood
And then how
down
long you do?
8 years, 8 months, 16 days.
Man, that's real love,
Now
man.
we married, you know, we've been married since 2012. We got 11-year-old twins.
Yeah, that's
Family.
Yeah, we
Family.
make love, make money. You feel me?
Yeah, that's
I
real,
I love
man.
that, Turk. So now you out, right? Bam. Release day. You go in there, you got an out day, bam, you get out. Well, I mean, what's the first thing you do, Turk? You just did 8+ years in prison, bro. What's the first thing you do when you
I come
touch
home,
land?
I make them twins.
And soon you come home.
Soon,
Yes, sir.
That
Yes, sir.
same
Soon
day.
you come home, he said,
It
I'm saying
was-
same
it
day.
was the same day, bro. And it's crazy, man, because I told nigga, I say, man, I'm about to go home and make twins. You know what I'm saying? Niggas I encountered.
This nigga
And
talk,
like I
this nigga
spoke
spoke
into
on.
existence. You feel me? Like the power of the tongue, the law of attraction, that shit for real, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, nigga, life and death is in the power of the tongue, and, you know, the law of attraction is obedient. You
Yeah.
know, so nigga, watch what they say. That energy is serious.
Nah,
know what I'm
you
saying?
right, man. Cause look, man, when I got and did my second bid, my first bid, that shit was a breeze to me. Cause I was new, and I couldn't believe what I was just in. I was like, damn, I can still make money.
Facts.
But my second bid, that what woke me up, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it is the power of the tongue.
Yeah.
Because I remember just sitting in that bitch, and I remember Yo Gotti used to say he gonna BET and cush his sale out. So I used to always say that. But then my second bid, I remember just sitting back and I was like, hell nah, homie. When I come up out of this,
Yeah.
this is what I'm gonna succeed. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because I knew that it started right here, right here, right here. You know what I'm saying? So I most definitely feel you, homie.
Exactly.
I want to ask you about music. So now, bam, you get out of jail. I know you want to deal with wifey and family, make babies. Now, are you thinking music at this time, or was music put on the back burner?
Man, I just was, you know, happy to be out.
Got you.
Man, when you do all that time, bro, like you ain't thinking about no music. You know what I'm saying? That shit was so watered down. You know what I'm saying?
Through your
Then,
8 years
you know,
done came.
Then you know how I come home to her.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
feel me? So I was in the real world, like, you know, started from the bottom. It just was it was like I was Turk, but I was a new person.
Yeah,
you know
absolutely.
what I'm saying? So I had to build a whole different grind, and we got it from the bottom, me and her, and it's make love, make money to this day.
Yes,
like
sir. Yes, sir.
that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, bro. Like the music that it started, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that ain't where I finished. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm more to life than just the music, but that's gonna always be the foundation.
Most definitely it's always gonna
And you
be
making music, right?
Yeah.
I see you making music. I do want to ask you this, right? Because I saw a conversation, right? And I told my brother I was
Yeah,
gonna ask
come
you
on.
about this.
Let's get
so
it.
I saw definitely want to shout out B High.
Yeah.
Doing this
For
fucking
sure,
thing
man,
in the
for
ATL.
sure.
Yeah.
I fuck
B,
with B High, man.
Bizzle.
He's a good guy, man. But I saw you had a conversation with D1, right?
Yeah.
And D1 was asking you, okay, Turk, now you're not that Turk anymore, right? You're the Turk, you the family man. You raising them babies. You doing responsible shit, building the brand, building the business. Why is Turk's music still talking about trapping, selling dope, shit, shooting a gun and all of that shit?
Because that shit's still going on, you know what I'm saying? And I rap what was going on so people can still relate. You know, it's like I told him, You know, artists don't stop painting. You feel me? Like they keep painting the pictures that they seeing. You feel me? And that's just what I do. Like people can still relate to this. Now, it's a different from your actions. You know what I'm saying? I might have a picture on the wall, but that don't mean I'm that type of picture. You feel me? Denzel Washington played bad cop in Training Day, but when he go home, he Denzel. You know what I'm saying? This could be a depiction of what not to do. It's all in your perception. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you a person that just want to judge and say, everybody doing that so they all going to hell, nah, we probably need that picture to remind us not to go to hell. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's just how I give it, you know, it's based on
still
your
around
perception.
reality life.
You feel me? Yeah, and it's based on your perception. So I'm not the one that's going to tell you, man, I'm living like this. This what I'm on. You feel me? It's up there and it's stuck there. Nah, this what I'm on. I'm on this. But I can relate to you and I understand you.
'Cause we
but
been through
just
this.
know that, you know what I'm saying? You can get out of that situation. You don't have to stay there. You feel me? It's just like Saul, bro, before he became Paul. A lot of people didn't believe he changed, but you know what I'm saying? He had to remind them of who he was so he could keep winning them.
Facts.
You feel me? I can't become holier than thou. They ain't gonna want to fuck with me.
Yeah.
That's why I could go anywhere and do anything, you know what I'm saying, and rock the way I rock. You
Most
feel me?
definitely pulled up
Do
and
you-
fuck with Born
Yeah,
Rich. Yeah.
absolutely.
Sure.
Do
ain't
you
no
conscious?
niggas, and
Sure.
niggas ain't niggas. Bro, I see these niggas who be talking there, bro, and they have these bodyguards, and not saying that ain't no wrong thing. That's a good thing. That's a great thing. But you know, I just feel like energy and having respect, real respect, not. You know, like I'm this nigga. I'm demand respect because I want to act like I'm a gangster. And man, that shit don't move no real one.
For sure, it don't. Most definitely don't.
So, like you just gonna be able to go where you want to go, bruh, and hold your head up wherever. And in this situation, I did it in the pen. You feel me? I'm free now. What am I going to change for?
Nah, we respect the hell out of that,
sure.
Turk. 'Cause you pulled up, man. You, T-Mac, wifey.
Bunch of
like,
negativity, like you said. How do you deal with that?
Taking hardship using God's gift. In spite of negativity, like the negativity gonna be there. You feel me? Like you just gotta know how to use what you got that's good in you, man, to not indulge. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's all it is. Like I could be around a whole lot of dope. I know what that did. I don't have to experiment no more. You feel me? Nah. I could tell you, bro, that shit gonna have you like this, and you gonna wanna feel that way again, but ain't gonna never feel how you felt. You either gonna listen to me or you gonna keep on trying to see it. You feel me? And that's just what it is, man. They need people like me to tell the people, you know, what it is and what's real.
I think that's how it is anyway, right? A lot of people rather someone who done been through it.
Yeah, they gonna
tell me.
Yeah, I be doing like the Road to Recovery. That's a tour that I got outside of music, outside of everything else, where I go to rehabs and I talk to people who are probably recovering, on their way to recovery, you know what I'm saying? And I got this song called Drug Addict. Okay. And the song I wrote, basically, you know what I'm saying, the shit that I'm saying in there, people still living like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But when I give them the testimony, man, they crying, grown men, you know what I'm saying? And the shit changing their life. And they just, you know, I don't know, bro. God gonna use the ones that they think he ain't. You feel me?
Yeah.
No, I love
just
that.
what it is.
I look at it with you, Turk. I look at it with you, Turk, on before you went to prison, right? And it's just my outside looking in as a fan, right?
Yeah.
You played the background a little bit.
Yeah.
But now coming home, the vision, like the big vision you got, and you can see it.
Yeah.
It's like I get a more vocal Turk.
I got to be. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it ain't no fear. So, you know what I'm saying? Back then, man, I was learning. I was in the academy. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm trained for combat, so I'm on the front line. You feel me? And shit, nigga, I ain't scared to speak it, nigga.
Yeah.
This shit is gifted, not scripted, nigga. Like, for real.
We appreciate it. Man, we appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
We appreciate you sitting down blessing us with it.
For sure.
I gotta ask the questions that people want me to ask. I wouldn't be doing my job.
Yeah,
man.
let's do it.
Yeah.
So we saw the shit going on with you and BG.
Yeah.
How is that relationship now? Has that shit been resolved or what's going on, Turk?
Man, you know, BG just coming home, man, and you know, I came home like I came home, man, and I had to find my way.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, that's my bro. It's all love, and I say that every day, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like, a nigga who don't know himself answer to things that he feel insecure about. You know, I know a lot of things, you know, we both say that we ain't mean, you feel me?
Yeah.
So, like, my interview I just had, well, my podcast I just had, I said it's over with, you feel me?
Yeah.
So even if it was to go that route and Jesus would to wake up and be like, bitch ass, da, 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 da,
Yeah.
I know he don't feel that way.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna respond. You know what I'm saying? So that's my brother at the end of the day, you feel me? Another nigga couldn't do what he could do, you
For
feel
sure.
me? Like
That's a
that's
fact.
just what it is. But nah, man, it's just the relationships that we have, man. You know, I'm on tour right now with Juve and Man and
There we
Fresh.
go.
You know what I'm saying? We got some other big shit coming up that I ain't gonna announce it. Y'all gonna hear about that real soon.
Yeah.
But it's real. It ain't no scripted shit. You feel me?
facts.
Like, yeah, we family, man. We go through shit, but it's love. You know what I'm talking about? At the end of the day, and hate ain't nothing but love going in the opposite direction. You feel me?
Yeah, brothers fight, man.
We-
me and
We
this
all
nigga
to make
man.
a fight. I don't think I ain't like, cause you know I'm looking at y'all niggas like I grew up with y'all.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I just didn't like the back and forth on the internet cause I age, right? Cause I look at teenagers who do it, and I was like, they grew up with the phone in their
So
hand.
that's what we do. Like, we go into our teenage mentality.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, we all got that inner kid in us. You know, something might
That's a
piss
fact.
you out to where it's like, nigga,
Oh,
you
it
got me
have.
fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm learning to shut the fuck up, Turk.
But yeah, you have to learn that.
I'm learning
You have to
it,
learn
man.
it.
I'm
And then at the same time, like, when you go to, you know, like, you go to losing shit, you really gonna learn fast. You know, and yeah, like you know, it took me to have to really like, nah, man, I ain't about to lose no more money, man. You
Yeah.
feel me? I ain't about to
Yes,
lose
yes,
no more
sir.
opportunities.
What made me
I ain't
shut
about
the
to,
fuck up
you know what I'm
now?
saying? Like, cause I got too much depending and too many people depending. You feel me?
Yeah.
And when you know who you is, you secure in that. You feel me? So I ain't worrying about the trolls. You feel me? They don't
fuck
control. They don't control nothing. I control my narrative. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna understand. They not gonna understand real nigga shit. You feel me?
Nah, hell nah.
And you got to really push the trolls to the back. I want to ask you this, man. Coming from two niggas that got what they would call hot boy letters tatted
nigga,
in
man,
blood.
I
You
thought I was a
understand?
hot boy.
What they say like that?
Nigga,
we
was
got
you,
hot boy
Wayne,
letters.
BG,
Yeah.
Wayne,
Juvie.
Juvie.
Yeah.
Then y'all had little Derek a little bit around.
yeah.
Nigga, I wanted to be around.
Come
nigga.
on, man.
Yeah.
So two niggas with hot boy letters, man. I got to ask you, homie.
Yeah.
What's the update, man, on the Hot Boys reunion tour,
on,
Turk?
man.
We need
Hey,
that.
I
We
thought
need it.
you just were listening slow just now. Just let you know a little bit.
Let 'em know a
you
little more
lot, you
again,
feel
then.
me? Nah, man, you know, you
BG
know, it's
just
a lot
coming
of, it's a
home,
lot
he
of, nah, man, like, it's a lot of shit. I'm on tour right now. We just was in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Yeah.
You know, I got a couple more dates with my big bro Juve. You feel me?
Turk still on the
we
road.
got a lot of shit. Me, Juve, and Man and Fresh.
That's
You
a
know,
fact.
Juve, Man and Fresh, and BG just did something in Vegas. So you know, shout out to Juve, man, and Man and Fresh. They was the big brothers at the time, being the big brothers still. And they bought everything together. Like, it's only a matter of time that y'all gonna see the whole camp.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's what it is, bro. Like, our life just a real reality. You know what I'm saying? It's a
is.
real reality that's playing out. Like, we didn't have the social media like we have it now. So anything a nigga say can and will be held against him in a court of public opinion.
Facts.
You feel me? So a nigga just gotta watch what they saying and watch how they playing. You know, cause once that shit slip out, it's there and it's
there.
stuck.
Yeah.
So and how niggas do it, they'll twist it up. You know what I'm saying? They'll take something that you meant for good and turn it into bad.
Yes, sir.
So that's what made me get into the podcast world so I could control my own narrative. I seen how Donald Trump got elected.
Yeah.
He controlled his narrative, so I was like, damn, I'm out here politicking, you feel me, for the real. So I gotta control my narrative and keep campaigning. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure. You doing a motherfucking good job.
That's just what it is, dog. Like I'm just showing nigga that you can win doing the positive shit. Like, you don't have to put up no negative shit and try to, you know, beef with a nigga on social media and think that's cool, be disrespectful, man. That shit gonna cut your life. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you could do it the right way. Real niggas can click up. Y'all see me and Beehive, nigga. We don't never do no negative shit.
Yeah,
Most
nah, I love
And
that
if
shit.
it is some shit that gonna cause a nigga to get in a shootout or get a nigga ass whipped, it gonna be edited.
Edited out.
It's not gonna come out on Turk
Yeah.
and Beehive show,
Yeah.
bruh. And I'm telling you, and there be a lot of shit that be coming out, and them nigga be thanking us from not putting it out because at the time, nigga might be like, man, fuck
Yeah,
that.
most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
that time.
and that's why I fuck with Beehive, bro, because that nigga is the GOAT. Like, he been doing this podcast shit when niggas wasn't doing it.
He's not. He's sick
You know
for
what I'm
real.
saying?
He's sick.
And I just happen to just be in the right place. I'm always finding
At the
myself
right
in
look,
the right
hot
place at the
boy,
right
look,
time,
they come
dog.
to get the cash money,
Yeah.
new podcast, but this the sign is even though you at the right time, right?
Yeah.
Look what's happening though. These
Yeah.
are big moments though for you to
Exactly.
be somewhere at the right time.
Exactly. Like, podcasting, it's just mass media, bro. Like you got a chance to, like, reach the masses of people. So you got to watch what you saying because,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying, it's going to have an effect.
Yeah. for
So
sure.
if you on some dumb shit, nigga, you gonna get dumb shit, nigga. If you on some other shit that's righteous, nigga, you gonna get that back. The law of attraction is obedient. It gonna give you what you give out.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying? That shit for real, bro. So, like I say, my grandma just got off the phone and she said, God is blessing you, baby. You know what I'm saying? And she watched me on YouTube and shit. She watched the podcast. She was like, and she see it. You know what I'm saying?
proud,
Like
man.
she said, she was like, I ain't understand why you used to be on that phone, but now I do.
Yeah.
Cause you know, like I stayed consistent, bro. And I think a lot of people didn't understand because you see other people on it, and damn, he on it, but I'm not on it like they on it. Some people use that shit as a fool, and some people use it as a tool.
Most
You know what I'm saying?
motherfucking
It's guerrilla
definitely,
marketing for me.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I know, nigga, I could get on this app called Bigo, make $30,000 a month, turn that bitch up, and they gonna give me
Give
an
a game,
agency.
Turk.
So I got an agency now. Now I got 100 and some people in my agency. I get 20% off of everybody what they make. I'm gonna train them, show them how to make some money so they can make money. If you making money, I'm making money. Fans becoming business partners. You know what I'm saying? And we just controlling the narrative. Nigga, I'm training them how to do it. It's no more motherfucking employees and employers. It's
middleman
business partners. You feel me?
Okay. All
That's
right.
what it is, dog. Like niggas gotta stop having that employee mindset, man, and just start bossing up. That's all.
Fact.
I
feel
like
me?
it. I like it,
For
Turk.
real.
I mean, shit, we here now, man. Go on, tell the people what's next for Turk.
Yeah, for
how
sure.
can we support the movement?
Yeah.
Shit, how can me and my brother be a little business partner on the
Hey,
Bigo shit on the low,
look,
on the low?
man, listen, man. Y'all doing what y'all doing, bro. Controlling the narrative.
Appreciate it, home.
The man, information is key. You feel me? Like, always, like, learn a little about a lot. Don't never stop learning. You feel me? Learning is earning. Thinking and growing rich, nigga. Specialized knowledge. That's how motherfucking Henry Ford and all these people, they dropped out. He dropped out in the 3rd grade, man. You know what I'm saying? And I studied Think and Grow Rich and The Richest Man in Babylon and all these different literatures. You know what I'm saying? When I was in prison, Freeway Ricky Ross told me to read. And I ain't never started reading since, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the information, I'd rather work for information than the money because that shit gonna show me how to keep on getting the money. You know what I'm saying?
sir.
And that's what people gotta understand. You need the information to be getting the compensation. You feel me?
Most
It
That's
is
dope.
what it
That's
is.
dope. I like
Y'all
that,
make
man.
sure y'all go support Turk, man.
sure.
The tour coming up. I like 'em hot.com.
We on
right?
Still on Fire tour.
There we go.
You know we at Carol Ann's tonight.
Yes, sir.
I don't know
out.
when they dropping this, but you know, don't be y'all.
Oh, you missed it.
Y'all should have
You
been
missed-
there.
you missed it
feel
if you
me?
wasn't there
But
when
go
this
on,
dropped,
Go
Turk.
on YouTube, go on Snapchat, go on Instagram. Y'all gonna see clips. It went down.
sure.
All the classic Cash
And
Money
sh-
shit. You
And
did.
shout out, listen, man. Shout out Cashville Ace.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Listen, man, big homie.
Yeah.
Supposed to been on here, but it's all good.
Yeah.
He coming. He
Yeah.
We got
coming.
something if
Yeah.
they want to. If they got
Yeah,
something.
listen,
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
Cashville,
Yeah.
T-Mac.
And T-Mac real
Yeah.
quick.
Y'all come right
Matter of fact, y'all watching. Put it on me real quick, Taylor. Hey, family, we finna come right back. Quick break. And we finna come right back with T-Mac Cashville Ace, man. Don't go nowhere.
You
We right
did.
back.
Bam.
All right, y'all. Hey, that was a quick break, man. Shout out to Turk, man, for blessing the podcast, man. Y'all make sure y'all go support the tour, him, Juvie, Manny Fresh, and everything that Turk got going on. Right now, we got two special brothers, man.
Most definitely.
If y'all was tuned in, y'all already heard that man speak about T-Mac. He spoke about Ace.
Yeah.
Two good brothers, man. I just want to ask my brother T-Mac a question, man. So you met Turk in prison, right?
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? I had 35 years on the federal sentence and 13 years until my bid Turk came down. Yeah. He landed down there in Fort City, Arkansas with me. You know what I'm saying? And immediately, you know, I was writing. I was doing my time writing movies and writing books. And so it was just a no-brainer, you know what I'm saying? I pushed dead up on him, man, you got a book, let's go. It was just like that. And God, how he do things, you know what I'm saying? I was posted in the library. He come sliding through the library to sign up for his GED thing, so we didn't need no introduction. It was just, he came through, I was there, the library was empty. I slid my portfolio out to him, showing what I was doing, and the rest was history, like we say, you know what I'm saying? We lined straight up and got busy, you know what I'm saying?
Just a little close. All right, let me ask you this, though. So, did your life change when you got out the penitentiary? I guess I want to ask you, what did you do different once you got out of prison that you wasn't doing before you went in?
Well, you know, man, I sport the chain 5 Ps, you know what I'm saying? I'm real proud about preparing properly, you know what I'm saying? Proper preparation for events, poor performance.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my brand. That's one of my slang. That's one of my sayings, but that's one of my actions I'm known for, preparing for this moment. Sir. So I was down I did 24 years on a 35-year sentence, but I'm proud. And I brag about how I spent my time, and I just brag about it. My brothers that you see me with now, Cashville, Ace, you know what I'm saying, Hotboy, Turk, these are witnesses. You know, this is how we met. Had not I been preparing, I probably never would have attracted these brothers. Matter of fact, that's what attracted us. That's the glue that glue us together. Because we was in a very, very dark place.
Okay.
And we was in a dark place doing positive things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope.
So you know what I'm saying? What we doing today is what we designed when we was in the joint.
You know what I'm saying? How was it with you, Rip?
Yeah, well, Ace.
You know, Ace. I'm sorry, man. This my family up here, so when I got my family, you know how it goes. It's a bunch of different names. Ace, how was it with you? Let's get the mic right. How was it with you when you met these guys?
Just like T-Mac said. Once I met him, he was writing. It was like he turned his seal into his office.
Okay.
So Money Mike told me. Money Mike from here from North Nashville.
Okay.
Said I need somebody. I need you to meet. And when I came up, he just laid it out. And matter of fact, I'm going to see it since you don't want to see it. Well, he was writing a book on T.I.
Okay, yeah,
Tip. And he was writing for J-Bo, Bill Mel. Shout out to Big Meech. Big Meech was on the yard with us too.
Ain't no question.
And actually, me and Big Meech, once we formed this Fed Pain movement, we was the first ones with the shirts.
Right.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So Fair Pain, before ever even coming into like
the
world was already formed.
It was in another world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Because the feds is a whole nother world, man. Especially when you're going with guys who've been down this long. And like Big Meech and, you know what I'm saying, and Harold Guy and Cool Whip and Slim.
Yeah.
Out of Chicago.
These are stand-up guys.
Stand up. You go to Chirac.
Come on, shout right to Cavs. That's what we do.
Yeah.
It's the brotherhood.
You gonna hear about it.
What's the car? I always hear about in the federal prisons, it's states of cars.
Okay, well, you got cars, you know what I'm saying? You got the Midwest, depending on where you at, but we got our own car. We broke the rules. You know what I'm saying? Our car was people that was exercising, getting ready to go home. You know, that's the bond. That's like you hear about the mob, and they cut their finger, blood in, blood out.
Yeah.
Our blood in, blood out. And we sat down, walked them yards, talking about what we was gonna do when we get out. You better be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because not to do it, violate the whole entire relationship. You know what I'm saying? But the cars is the Midwest cars, you know what I'm saying? Tennessee car. You got the, you know what I'm saying, the gang car, the Vice, they call us gang car, even though we organization, but some people not acting like organization. So rightfully so, they label us gang because a lot of our members operated in their capacity. You know what I'm saying? Outside, we not acting like street organization. You know what I'm saying? So they label us gang, but they're the Chicago or the gang car, the Vice, or all the street organizations in Chicago, we got a car. Then you got the East Coast, the DC, the Dirty South. It's just depending on.
It's just depending on where you from.
Where you from? That's what they call a car. But our car, you know what I'm saying? This Fed pain. See, the Fed pain, the Fed pressure was developed. It what created the Fed pain. You know what I'm saying? And the brotherhood that developed from the Fed pain, the Fed pressure. created the brotherhood.
Yeah,
You know
most
what I'm saying?
definitely.
The brotherhood with the brotherhood, that's when we start walking them yards, planning and preparing for what you seeing today. You see what I'm saying? This
Yeah.
is what created our brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? The pressure from the feds. You see what I'm talking
Most
about?
definitely. Let me ask you this, T-Mac, right quick.
Go ahead.
And then I want you to chime in too on this. So, how does it feel seeing somebody you met solid, right? In a time where you was boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like in a time when you were boxing, because at times when we going through shit, we really don't got time to, you know, to meet new people, but we in these situations together and we got these same similar stories. How does it, and this is both of y'all, how does it feel being able to walk that yard, having a plan, coming up with a plan, saying this is how we're going to execute it, coming home and watching your brother execute it?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm gonna say,
Go, Ace.
See, I gotta speak on this.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Cause seeing these brothers being down so long, and that's the reason I wrote the Fed Pain Anthem.
Okay.
And I told myself, once I touch down, I'm gonna carry the torch.
Right.
So we talked probably twice a week, 3 times a week.
Ain't no question.
He was still writing in the feds.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
You home now.
I'm home.
Right.
Okay.
I brought Turk to my book signing party.
Yeah, most definitely.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just and we global with it.
Yeah.
This movement worldwide. And,
For sure.
and everywhere we tap in, they tap into Tennessee. They got guys like me. I got brothers like y'all.
Yeah.
So we do this.
Oh, most definitely.
it's an umbrella.
Most definitely.
It's an umbrella. So I go to Chicago, it's the same way. We go to New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? Turk and Memphis, it's the same way.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's just it's a good feeling, man, to be honest, just to plant that seed and watching how it grow.
Yeah.
Because guess what though? One thing for sure, 2 things for certain. You can go to every state in America and it's somebody who done experienced fed pain.
Yeah.
So we're the voice for those who can't be a voice for themselves.
Most definitely.
They took his voice.
Yeah.
So we created something to put on the outside to speak for us.
Yeah. Hey, you know it's funny because y'all keep saying seed, right? So in my mind, I'm thinking of a nigga, right, that plants a seed, right? And somebody come and put a lid or put this cup, turn it upside down, put it over that seed, right? And that seed ain't allowed to flourish like that, right? But then eventually somebody comes along and kicks that cup off the seed, and then that motherfucker just blossom like that, that. So same question for you, T-Mac. How does it feel to talk to these brothers when that seed was covered, but it was planted, but it was covered, and then all of a sudden you get out and notice that okay, so they done kicked the cup off that seed.
Cause you
now.
look
Talk
good,
to
home.
me.
Chain, well, you look
Hey,
good,
man,
home.
it's like you was talking to Turk, and Turk was giving you a spiritual interpretation. We walked plenty nights, and we always gave a spiritual interpretation to our circumstance, because the first thing I think about is God. Because at a time when I'm walking around with 35 years on my back, you know what I'm saying? I've been testified against family members, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the street, I'm a vice lord, I'm affiliated with the vice lord. I done had vice lords, the guys that I swore my oath to testify, become government informants against me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm in a spot, you know what I'm saying, where I'm abandoned by my brothers that I swore my oath to. I'm walking around with all this time on my back, and then out of nowhere, God starts sending brothers like Cashville Ace,
Yeah.
Good
Hot
person.
Boy Turk,
Yeah.
Maserati Pooh. Real men from different eras. I'm 10 years older than these brothers. I'm talking almost like sending them from different generations. Sending them into my life that was speaking my language better than the guys from my hood, my own age. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like God was preparing me, you know what I'm saying, taking me through something, purging me of the people that was never supposed to have been with me from day
Yes,
one.
sir. Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
see what I'm
sir.
saying? That's why I'm talking about that spiritual interpretation. When you start giving your situation a spiritual interpretation, it start making sense. You know what I'm saying? You stop being mad at the person that told on you. You stop being mad at the person that abandoned you and left you for dead, because this is God plan. They were never supposed to be next to me anyway. You just became one of my homeboys because your mama lived on this block, my mama lived on this block.
Most definitely.
And we grew up talking about it's ride or die together.
Yeah, you
It
right.
wasn't nothing further from the truth. We just got familiar with each other.
That's
we
it.
weren't really behind each other and with each other. And then when the first trial and tribulation come, the betrayal is made manifest. You know what I'm saying? So it stung a little bit. So it took them type of years for me to burn off the emotional attachment to people I should have never been
feel
attached
you,
with
bro.
from day one.
I feel you.
You see what I'm
feel you,
saying?
big homie.
And just when I started getting my balance and getting over the individual that I should have never been associated with or attached to, he started sending genuine brothers
Genuine
into my
brothers
life.
to you.
You see what I'm talking about? Showing me what real friends look like.
For sure.
What real men look like.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yes,
So
sir.
when you say how I feel, I just be like, man, I give all thanks to God.
For
you know what I'm
sure.
saying? Because I understand it now. Yes, I did 24 years, and I did it in stages. But it took them stages for me to burn off the attachment to people I should have never been attached to. The things and people that I loved, I should have never loved. You know what I'm saying? The belief in people and relationships I should have never believed in. You see what I'm talking about?
No,
That's what
absolutely.
God did.
Yeah.
This is what God did.
Yeah,
When I got released from the penitentiary
I picked you
and
up.
May 30, it wasn't nobody that I came from. It wasn't no vice lords I gave my life to. It wasn't none of my it wasn't even my children. It was the brothers that God, like, this is one of the brothers that came and got me. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? These are the brothers that were excited to see me released, not my family members.
Yeah.
You know, these are the brothers that called me and gave me that red carpet treatment, you know what I'm saying? And brought me straight to Cashville and toasted with me
Yeah.
and showered me with
Brought you to
gifts.
well?
To Cashville.
Brought you to
You know
well?
what I'm saying? You feel what I'm talking about?
First day out, he was
See what I'm
in-
talking about?
I
This
got-
what- this
First
why I
day out, he
come.
was in
You feel?
Cashville. Picked him up in the Sprinter.
Yeah.
I got-
Full of fed, man.
Oh, I remember you.
Yeah.
He said,
Oh
remember
no,
you.
I remember you. You had the blue on.
That's him.
You had hair. I remember you. You sure did. Hey, listen.
Yeah, you feel
I want to say. I want to keep on that touch.
Go ahead.
I want to say something to you though. Cashville Ace. It's hard to describe this man because I met him off my dream, right? So I'm gonna just say I had a dream. Well, I met him off my homeboys, my other two best friends who was doing music. He was running his record label, and he signed my best friends,
Yep.
which made me and him instantly fuck with him.
Yep.
Just because he extended their hand when other people could have extended their hand and they didn't. But he saw something in our homeboys.
And our best friends, yeah.
But what I want to get to with Ace was, I was happy that he done that. But the more I started being around him, the more I started listening to him. Cause be honest, right? We black men sometimes, and sometimes we can get caught up in our own self, and we don't listen to some people, right? So when I started listening to him, watching him and his big brother.
Shout out to OZ.
Absolutely.
I'm watching Rip, him and his brother, and RP Face extend their hand. Once Rip said, "Nah, this is my little brother." Now Face treating me like I'm his little brother. Now Face mad at me. I remember me and Face trying to get out the club, and Face like, "Come on, man." Face is really trying to be my security. Like, come on. Like, I'm going to wait right here with you. My brother told me to watch you. I'm watching you. And watching that come from somebody who loves him. Saying, hey, somebody who I love told me watch you. I'm
Yeah.
going to watch you.
Yeah.
I don't care what you talking about. We finna walk up out of here. But I'm watching Ace extend his hands like that because I come home and I'm saying, I don't want to sell drugs no more. I want to be a club promoter.
Yep.
And without a resume or nothing, right? Guess who?
The man.
Off the top. Oh, I got this going on. Come on.
And good at it.
And you see what I'm saying? And made me realize that it's okay to open up to genuine people because God will put genuine people
In your life.
right in your life, right when you get in your. Because look, when he getting in my life, I'm in the streets and I don't fuck with
In the
people. And I'm
street
like,
deep.
you know what I'm saying? I'm like you, man. I don't fuck with nobody, and I'm trying to do my thing, and I'm already getting past the people who already done told on me before, and then he bless a brother like this. And not only has he extended his hand for me, but the city of Nashville.
Absolutely.
I just watched him extend his hand again to a new artist who nobody, you know what I'm
Big
saying?
COT.
Yeah, and guess what? One thing I always say, I tell Ricky's World this. Ricky World, my nigga, man. Listen, man, we
Shout
for
out
the
P.
link up, home. Fuck all that bullshit, bro.
Yeah, look,
We
Pete,
about to link
I
up,
just
home.
talked to him. Well, he called me right when I was pulling up.
I'm gonna tell you that right now. Fuck all the dumb shit. We about to link up,
And
nigga.
guess what, though? I'm the big brother, so we gonna do that.
There
Yeah,
we go.
for sure.
Yeah, we gonna do that.
But I seen,
Both of you, my little brother.
Yeah.
We gonna do that.
but I seen Rip, and I'm sorry, Ace, extend his hand like an octopus, man. You just help bless you, bless you, bless you, or put you in a situation, nah, I ain't finna feed you. I'm gonna show you how to do this.
Yeah.
And then when I show you how to do this, you do it. My first party, I did a love and hip hop party. He said, I don't want no money from it, nigga. I'm just happy you doing it. Exactly. I showed you how to do this, and now you took it. So I want to give my kudos to both of you guys because T-Mac, let me tell you something. Just listening to your story, my first 10 minutes right here, and listening to the passion that you got to share your story, most definitely is something that we all need to listen to, something that we all need to take heed because Fed Pain was invented while it was going through the struggle. Before it even came into, to the world.
Absolutely.
So having guys like y'all, so that's my mushy moment. Because we do mushy moments.
Good. And I want to say this.
For sure.
I want to say this for Cashville and for everyone who done experienced federal time. I just want to tell my brother on camera, man, I appreciate you, man. The many nights that you wrote, hours, drawing logos, drawing the mission statement. Just we walking the yard. Y'all inspired me, man, and I gave you a promise. I told Meech, I told Harold Guy, I told Slim, shout out to Slim, shout out to Cool Will, Free Cool Will. I told you I'm going to carry this torch, and I stood on what I said, and now y'all out, and it's up there, man.
That's what we do.
Fed Pain.
There y'all go right there, man.
We love it.
But look, this is what
it.
we do, man. Two-part right here. This is what we do.
Yes, sir.
We try to bring culture conversations. We try to bring intelligent conversations. We got guys who come from the trenches, guys who come from the bottom, and we even got people who done made transition from being in gangs to drug dealers to come and sit down right here and share their story and let people know. So listen, man, T-Mac, let people know where they can find you at.
Absolutely.
Man, right now, man, I got T-Mac Federal, man. My new platform on YouTube going up, man, where I'm giving you an extended version of what we just went over the last 10 minutes. I'm taking you into the Fed, take you into the indictment, take you into the whole journey. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand there's a richness in my story. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Therefore, when I talk about going inside the joints or going to trial or getting shipped, it ain't to glorify. It's to open the eyes of them younger brothers out there in the street that still think it's sweet. So you can go YouTube, T-Mac Federal. You can go to McClursMedia.com. You know what I'm saying? You can check out my website. But go to that T-Mac Federal on YouTube. Subscribe, man, and tune in and run your boy subscriptions up. We finna drop it.
Man, we gonna run them up, man. We just got monetized, man. Let me tell you something. That was something we got monetized a month ago, and we felt like we bought a kilo. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest, homie.
Modern day.
This the new kilo. This the new
kilo.
key. This the new key.
Cashville Ace,
Yes, Sirski.
Big Homie, Fed Pain. Let the world know where we can find you at.
You can find me on IG, Cashville Ace, Facebook, Cashville Ace, FedPain.com. But before we go,
Let's
I
go.
want to shout out LT, man.
Let's go.
LT gave back a federal life sentence.
Yeah.
And let me tell y'all this. Slim.
Yes, sir.
When Slim touched down, he gave back a life sentence too. He from Chicago.
Yeah, Ray Legs.
Ray Legs. Ray Legs out of Chicago.
That's my main man.
Him and Slim did time.
That's right.
LT and Slim did time.
Okay.
I got the footage when they finally seen each other in the free world.
Oh, dope.
2 life sentence.
Yeah.
LT. So that's who they used to ask about. Hey, you know LT?
Yeah.
So LT, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to LT,
Shout out,
man.
man. We had
LT out here doing some good work.
we had LT
Great
on
work,
the show.
run it up, guys.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
run it up, guys. After you watch this video, go back into the Born Rich Club archives and watch us sit down with LT. Powerful
man.
conversation.
LT, real Cashville legend, real Cashville goat. And I had the pleasure of staying next door to his sister. So that's really like my big brother.
You see what we talking about, America? Look, I told him, let the world know where we can find him at, but that's just another extended hand that he
absolutely.
do. Look, I'm gonna start putting these other people in place because I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
And watching LT and watching Slim see each other, I want to see that because I
I'ma
bet
send
you,
it to you.
I bet you that was big.
I'ma send it to
But
you.
man, let's talk about the movies and books and all this good shit you got, nigga. You got trucks, movie, you got books, clubs, you got oh my god,
Okay, we getting good. It's the meat of it. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me?
I'm gonna look right here and say
Okay.
this.
All right. Okay.
Go ahead.
Cashville Ace took Carol Ann's and
My bad.
turned that motherfucker upside down.
Up.
When Cashville Ace got the go-ahead keys to the Chevy to the door, I remember saying, okay, yeah, because it's a different location. It's his neighborhood. It's right in his area.
It's in my backyard.
It's in the backyard. And next thing you know, the progress of it, I'm like, God. Now look, I got a co-host, y'all, who makes sure he be in Caroline with this man throwing party.
Shaking it.
I fuck with it. My homegirl from everywhere saying, "Oh, these old people in here." I said, "These my people. I'm old. What is you talking about?"
And I want to say this because I don't know if you get a lot of people tell you this, but thank you for the safety you do. Because what we don't realize, we only talk about the party of it and how we having fun, but let's talk about how nobody goes to jail at your club.
Nobody go to jail. Ain't no fights.
Ain't no fights.
Shootings.
Ain't no shootings.
Shout out to Big God, man.
Exactly. Ain't been doing it for how long?
4 years.
You see?
4 years.
Yeah, I try to tell people that throwing parties is hard now because
risky.
it's very risky. And you got somebody that got a track record. You know what that fucking mean? That mean people act the fuck right when they come into a Cashville Ace party.
So that's what the grown vibes gonna give you.
Yeah, I love it.
You know.
And now that we got him here, though, Lano, Rip, Cashville Ace, when can we get you? You know the people want to see Cashville Ace.
I done had three people. You think I'm playing? Three people.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know at Cashville Ace, dude. I swear. I had to say, hell yeah, I know him. You can't know him.
Them my little brothers. So whenever y'all need me.
Y'all heard that.
Now y'all heard that.
Y'all heard that. Hey, we gonna clip that. We gonna clip that.
Clip that title.
We gonna clip that.
Cause I want. Hey man, look. I still remember the first when you came home. My brother came right here. I still remember that layout. I'm big on layouts when we come home because I'm a guy that done came home 9 times before. So when brothers come home and I see the genuine, it ain't gotta be the money, how you see all that, but that genuine, like I'm happy to see you and that, nigga, I told you. You know what I'm saying? Just that right there, man, that is what I love. Like right here, listen, man, Hot Boy Turk, great show. This is the shows that I like to do right here because I like to talk about the prison reform. This is prison reform, man.
It's fine,
right here.
And speaking of prison reform,
in the flesh.
Yes.
I took Fed Pain and I turned it to a global company. I got Fed Pain Entertainment. I got Fed Pain Publishing. I released a book.
Yeah, for sure.
Fed Pain Entertainment, Fed Pain Publishing, Fed Pain Trucking.
Okay.
Yeah, Kenny Smooth told me, we're going to Fed Pain everything.
I like it. I like it.
Big dog Kenny Smooth.
Yeah,
I like it. Nah,
you did right though.
I like it, man, and it's good, man. Like me, I've never been down and done no time, but it's good to hear brothers that know brothers that say, hey. When I was behind that wall, I was talking about this, and when I got out, I walked this. I talked. It was at one point I was talking, but now I'm walking it, man. So it's good to see y'all brothers, man. Like he said, this is what prison reform looks like in the flesh, brother. And I love that, man. I'm proud of all of y'all brothers, man.
Y'all see this? That's what I say. This is what prison reform look like. So when them white folks is in their computers in them counselor office in prison, that's why they judge you. They judge you off of what the computers say you are. But that's fake.
That ain't what we
This
are.
This is how you judge. You judge the people that you saw in there, the ones that came home, made a change. This is prison reform right here, man.
Fed Pain Youth Outreach too.
Fed Pain.
We got the youth outreach too, bro.
Yeah,
So y'all-
workshops and everything. Yeah.
So y'all already know what it is, man. This the shit, man. So I'm gonna say y'all already know. I got 2 things, man. That's get money, stay true, get money.
And listen, family, if nobody told you today that they love you, let me be the first one to tell you that I love you, I love you, I love you. Peace.
I love it, bro.